1,000. A single K. It's a daunting number. It can also be referred to as a strikeout. But in this case, we're talking about subscribers. I don't prefer to dwell on numbers like this, but in this particular case, I suppose this one time we'll have an informal fireside chat about it. 3Ball Spare has gained 1,000 subscribers in a little over a year since the channel began. I only have you all to thank for it. This is slightly belated, but if you'll permit me, I'll info dump a little bit about the current state of 3Ball Spare and maybe talk about some future plans. Let's talk about the state of the balls. I put together this channel on a whim in late 2024 after Worlds, and wasn't really sure where it would go or if it would go anywhere. After some time, it seems like this channel has largely found its identity, design language, and general direction. The idea was simple. Produce Candlepin bowling content with an eye for quality, attempting to push the sport and product forward into the modern era. Some ideas worked, others didn't, but the aim of it all is to keep trying, keep improving, keep advancing, keep pushing. As you can likely tell, the matches are the focus. The bowlers are the stars of the show, and they really are the emphasis on this channel. Yes, I exist, but I simply wish to drive the process and support it with an appealing visual and auditorial flair. I think of Jeopardy's Alex Trebek. He always insisted that he is not the star of the show. The program is about the contestants and the talent. I like to uphold Trebek's philosophy with 3Ball Spare. The bowlers and the sport are the main characters. I'm just here to help the process along. The only exception is sometimes I am also a bowler, but not always. In the past year, I found that doing a full streaming setup while bowling at the same time ended up being a lot more overhead than expected, and as a result, over time I rebalanced things a bit. Namely, I dropped from bowling in the ACST this season in favor of streaming matches for others, while I myself decided to bowl in the Candlepin Pro series with a simpler streaming setup. While the full matches I stream are the complete armada, tournaments or other events that I'm bowling in specifically are simpler iPad on a stick affairs. It's a compromise I'm not fully happy with, but it certainly makes things easier when being a more active participant. Maybe I'll reconsider the setup in the future, but for now, that's the landscape. I wish there was more capable mobile streaming software, but unless there's something out there that I haven't found yet, I just haven't really seen anything all that capable beyond just pointing the camera and pressing the stream button. I basically need someone to make an iPad equivalent of OBS, and who knows when that will happen. Anyways, going into 2026 and beyond, the overall goal is to keep doing what works, refine, and improve on incremental levels. More stats, more fun displays, more insight, more creative visuals, all that. It may not always look like it, but no two videos are exactly the same on this channel. There's always something I'm trying to tweak, fix, or improve, even if it's only something I will ever notice. I pride myself on creating all the visual assets by hand, and as time goes on, and after a lot of failed experiments with it a year and some change ago, I am strongly against the use of AI for anything in this process, especially when it comes to the artwork. I'm not the greatest when it comes to creating overlays and images, but no artwork is ever perfect. And I like to hope that its slight imperfections add more of a human touch and charm to everything. The only thing I'm sometimes invoking the use of LLMs for at this time is for making or fixing crazy Excel formulas on the scoreboard, and that's about where I'll draw the line. It seems right now that the general direction of YouTube appears to be trending towards promoting shorts content over traditional video, and I'll be honest with you, I despise this to its core. Vertical video, in my opinion, is awful, a terrible detriment to the craft of film and editing. I begrudgingly make highlights and clips in the form of shorts content mostly because I know it gets eyeballs and does well in the metrics. I really hate how I have to take a perfectly framed widescreen video, crop it down to an awkwardly sized porthole, and also make it less than 3 minutes long, with an emphasis on starting and ending the video with the action because algorithm. After looking at my analytics and checking what videos did well versus what didn't, I still find myself looking at the screen and often asking, why? And I understand I may never know the true answer other than algorithms are weird and viewers have different tastes and preferences than myself. I have a tendency to disagree with some of these things, but I guess that's just the game a YouTuber has to play. I'm looking to continue the current format of stream a match and make a highlight reel, along with making shorts of notable or exciting bite-sized moments. YouTube doesn't make editing shorts on a phone very easy, so I tend to do it in a desktop video editor, and like I said before, unfortunately it is not a great experience having to crop things for a phone resolution on a desktop. I wish Google would massively improve their own tools on the phone itself to support doing this better so I wouldn't have to use a desktop editor to make shorts with the framing, cutting, cropping, and compositing that I want. At the same time, I also wish Google would be more consistent in their mobile apps when it comes to settings parity, such as making a Shorts thumbnail anywhere but exclusively on a phone in the YouTube app, no less. Not even the YouTube Studio app, the YouTube app. It's annoying, but what are you going to do? The development and release of the video game PBA Pro Bowling 2026 on modern platforms was also interesting. It was cool to get in contact with the developers and, along with other members of the Candlepin Bowling community, massively help them with getting the Candlepin mode right. I feel like this is the best representation in Candlepin Bowling in video game form thus far. That is exciting, and the future should be bright when it comes to that. I was surprised to see that the few live streams I did during the alpha and beta periods performed way better than I expected, and maybe I'll consider doing more content like that in the future. We'll see. As for collaborations, things will continue as they have. I often team up with Candlepin Bowling Network to do Friday Night Pro League streams, and you can expect that to continue. I don't do these on any consistent schedule, it's more of an answer the call thing where I'll step in when asked. There's also been times where I've also just done solo streams of the Friday Night Pro League when people ask me on the side, see also Academy 2 at Shooter's Pub. I expect those to stick around as well, albeit more infrequently. Last year's ACST Finals Marathon was fun as well. The door is always open for various things. Overall, I think things are going very well on 3Ball Spare as of right now. I'm happy to see the channel clear the 1,000 subscriber hurdle. And don't worry, that doesn't mean I'm about to go all corporate on you or join some massive conglomerate. 3Ball Spare already is a conglomerate. That's the joke. It is the North Star. I'm happy to see where things go from here. Again, for all of you that subscribe or watch the videos, I'm always super happy that you're here, and I hope things only get better as we go along. Here's to the next X thousand subscribers. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for a whole lot more.